Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes and welcome to Volume 2 in our series on playing all of the major scales in music in chromatic order on the first 4 frets of our guitar. In Volume 1 we covered the keys of C, C sharp, D, E flat, E and F major. If you haven't checked those out, please have a look at my Volume 1 tutorial in this series. Today we're going to pick up where we left off. The next key chromatically would be F sharp. F sharp major has 6 sharps in it. Every note is a sharp except B. That's the best way to think of the more complex scales. Try and remember the notes that are not sharped or flattened, rather than trying to remember the 6 sharps in order. You should be able to do both, but it's pretty hard to remember F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, E sharp by comparison to thinking when you're playing of, oh, well, if the note's not a B, it has to be a sharp. So we'll start with our little finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. We'll use the closed B. We won't use open string B. So little finger, 4th fret of the 3rd string, B, C sharp, D sharp. Now E sharp's just another name for F. E sharp, F sharp. We'll play that ascending and descending using alternate picking. And as always, we're being careful to not let unwanted strings ring on in the background. We just want to hear those individual single notes in the scale. Now the next scale chromatically would be G. Now G's a very common scale. It's only got 1 sharp in it, F sharp. This time we will use the open B. So G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp and G. G major. Okay, we now move on to A flat major. It has 4 flats in it. B flat, E flat, A flat and D flat. We'll start with A flat being the 1st fret on the 3rd string, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G and A flat. Now, we've hit our highest possible note for the purpose of this exercise. We've played an A flat, 4th fret on our highest string, the E string. The next key, which is A major, is going to take us beyond that boundary limit for the purpose of the exercise. Therefore, we're going to have to take this scale and the subsequent scales down an octave. So A major has 3 sharps in it, F sharp, C sharp and G sharp. We'll start on 5th string open, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp and A. The next scale is B flat major. It only has 2 flats in it, B flat and E flat. So we start on the 1st fret of the 5th string, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. Only one more scale to go before we return to where we started. We started on a C major scale. So the last of the scales in the series of 12 is actually B major. It has 5 sharps in it. Every note is a sharp except B and E. So yes, there is an F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp and A sharp in it. But for me, I just like to think of B major as being the key that has all sharps in it except B and E. So B, 2nd fret of the A string, the 5th string, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp and B. We'll use our closed B again rather than the open string. So B major. And we're back now to C major, which is where we started. Now, if you've been able to follow me through this 2-series tutorial, congratulations. You've found another way to play every possible key in music, major key, and the scales from that key, without moving your hand beyond the 4th fret of the guitar. Now, you need to play these scales all over the guitar, But it's really fundamental music theory on any instrument to be able to, at least in one octave, in one location, play all of the 12 major scales. I hope you've enjoyed that. Put it into good practice and start improvising and playing little melodies in all of those keys. Bye for now.